Hi everyone! So for today, we are going to talk about the 12 terms that you need to know when you are shopping at Hermes. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so if you're new to Hermes and you're new to the brand, there are certain terms that absolutely, you're probably not familiar with and you're going like, what the hell are those terms, right? So I am here to tell you what those terms are all about and what they actually mean. So first, let's start with number one, which is what is called an SA. An SA stands for a sales associate. So that sales associate essentially is the one that you're going to work with, in that boutique so you can score an Hermes Birkin bag. So that is a sales associate. And then our next second term is called a quota bag. What is a quota bag? A quota bag is exactly what it is. It's called the Birkin, the Kelly, and the Constance. So before, a quota bag only referred to the Birkin and the Kelly, but these days, even the Constance are also called a quota bag now because they are high in demand. And obviously this is also depending on which store you're shopping. But in my case in San Francisco, Constance now is actually a quota bag, and that's what at least I have been told based on my wish list and stuff like that. So that varies from one store over the other, and who knows if the Constance will be a staple as a quota bag. Quota bags, typically they give you 2 in a year, provided of course that you have went through what our third term will be, which is the pre-spend or the Birkin bait. So pre-spend essentially is the term that they use, or even Birkin bait is what they use when they say that you need to pre-spend money in order for you to get a Birkin. And typically, the ratios on those are either 1:1 or 1.5:1 or 2:1. So what that means is essentially when you are going to buy a Birkin bag that is worth $10,000, you go ahead and spend another $10,000 for any other things such as like jewelry, and other non-quota bags, and shoes and other ready-to-wear accessories and stuff like that. That is what is called a pre-spend or a Birkin bait. All right, so now let's move on to, I think this is the fourth one. So the fourth one is called the Hfairy. So Hfairy means it's your sales associate who grants your wishes, and when your wish comes true and you get your Birkin bag or your Kelly bag, people would say that, my Hfairy granted my wish. Wow! And so that's what the Hfairy stands for. And actually, I wanted to do something different for my video today. And so this is what I am going to tell my Hfairy if I get my Birkin bag. So hold on tight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away this pain, oh yeah. I will stand by you forever. All right, guys. And so now we are going to be back to our terminologies. And so, the fifth one that I wanted to discuss is what's called a sales manager or an SM. So a sales manager really stands for just that, a sales manager for Hermes. So, these associates obviously report to a sales manager. And when you are trying to score a quota bag, the sales manager needs to approve that sales associate to be able to release that bag before they do anything. So that's really what the sales manager is. Okay, and then now the sixth one would be, let's move actually to Paris. So, when you go to Paris and you go there and you want to score a Hermes Birkin or any quota bags, there are 2 terms that you need to understand. First one is what is called FSH, Faubourg Saint-Honoré. Sorry, guys. It's FSH. It's called Faubourg Saint-Honoré. So FSH is the main flagship store for Hermes in Paris. And then, the second term that you need to understand is what is called a leather appointment. So a leather appointment is just exactly that. When you go to Paris, you need a leather appointment to be able to get a bag, any bag, not just a Quota bag, even non-Quota bags such as the Her bag or even a Picotin bag. You need a Hermes leather appointment. So how you do that is you actually go to the website and you apply, and if you are lucky enough, then you get a leather appointment. But keep in mind, there's thousands and thousands of people applying every day, and there's only as many people that they can get and take in every day on these appointments. So those are the two terms that you need to understand for the flagship store in going to Paris. Term number 7 is actually going to be crème de la crème. Crème de la crème is actually crème de la crème means, it's basically the Birkin, right? It's the crème de la crème. So that's what they call the Birkin also, as a crème de la crème. And then there is what they call an SO. An SO is a special order. These are typically reserved for people, who have been in the brand for quite a while. And so, they do have the option to do a special order Birkin, special order Kelly, or mini Kelly, what have you. Anything that their heart desires, essentially, right? And so, yeah, that's number 7. And number 8 is called the SLG, or it stands for small leather goods. Small leather goods, essentially, are those wallets. They're small leather goods. And there's also the Constance, Constance wallet to go, or the Best Kelly to go. So those are called small leather goods. So essentially, they're just leather goods that are small, and so hence the wallets and, tiny little leather goods, essentially. Okay. And so last but not the least, you guys, there's 2 more. And what that is called the spa. So a spa means it's not where you go to a spa where you, you do your nails, you do, your massage and everything. That's not what it is. So a spa means that, you're taking your bag for a repair, in an Hermes spa. So, if you have any issues with your bags and stuff like that, Hermes would be happy to take it from you and go ahead and bring it over to what is called a Hermes spa. In many cases, Hermes Birkin bags, you can bring them to Hermes for a spa, and they can go ahead and, fix any issues such as, hardware, or, if you have a lighter bag and it has stains and stuff like that, they can do professionally painted and all that kind of stuff. So any damage that you have, you bring it over there for a special spa. Last but not the least is what is called a horizon order, you guys. And I think, I'm not very familiar with this term really, but I think it is really just reserved for the VIPs, VVVIPs, that, they can do all, it's kind of like a special order, but it's called the horizon order. So, I'm not quite familiar with it really, but I just sort of like heard about it. And so, if you're a viewer and you know what a horizon order is, please comment down below and let me know what it is. And so we can also educate other people about what is a horizon order. Anyway, those are the terms that I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys about today. And I hope that these terminologies, will help you in your Hermes Birkin and Quota bag, or getting to know, the Hermes brand and understanding what those terms are when you encounter them. And so that's about it. You guys, please do make sure to check out some of my other videos. Again, my name is Sigrid. You may call me Ziggy. I talk about luxury handbags, real estate, travel, finance, and minimalism in this channel. Thank you everybody for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye for now.